Okay. Arsenal 2, PSG 0. I was lurking in the shadows, waiting for your downfall. Unfortunately, PSG could not participate this evening in what I had planned. And not only did you win, but a certain Kai crackhead Havertz had to go and score. Now, that would be no problem because I've been very civil this season. I've been very silent. I haven't been silenced. But this man wanted to run his mouth once again earlier today. And he not only spoke with his words, but now he's speaking with his feet. So now it's personal. Oh, mother, you can't believe. Because you are not going to disrespect my institution who gave you God's gift, being a part of Champions League history. Something that both these sides tonight would cream their pants to be a part of. And you think you're going to try and dismiss it, diminish it. Oh, you don't even dare. Because we all know that defense was built and put up with so much of your antics up front with certain Thibaut Turner, Werner. But it's fine. Because tonight you played well, Havertz. I'll be real. You played very well. I have some sharp words to say about Donnarumma. The Buffon regen. Absolute disgrace to Buffon. Absolute disgrace to Italians. Because they know how to defend. Donnarumma, for that goal, credit to Kai Havertz. He got up well. Credit to Trossard. A real good bit of creativity. Especially with Wanyeri lurking. But that goalkeeper for that goal, oh my goodness. You should be ashamed of yourself. You come out, your defenders can do nothing about, and you just act like Kepa Lipalaklaka. It just, you're 6'5". You don't have particularly good ball distribution attributes, so you must be at least a good old-fashioned goalkeeper. Come and collect your crosses. Come and make your saves. Every time I watch this goalkeeper in this competition over the years, he deceives. He deceives the people. Every single time I see this goalkeeper in this competition, he is poor. He's making errors. He's taking the headlines for the wrong reasons. And especially in a PSG team that really lacks stardust. They have nice foundations. They have, some cute little quirky players, but they don't have any real stardust. Dare I say it, of course, Mbappe, not the strongest start to the season for Real Madrid, but they're missing some world-class players. They're missing someone that could be and can be, is at times the best player on the planet. Because what he's left behind, nobody in that lineup today could even think of emulating a status of that level. So Arsenal controlled the first half, killed them in the first half, and then, silenced them in the second half. I mean, yes, PSG have more shots. Yes, PSG had a go at the end. They hit the bar. That was probably the only time I hyperventilated. That was the only time I even raised my voice in this match. The rest of it, very, very, very easy for Arsenal. And that's what disappoints me, because it's very clear that even though both these teams, like I said, desperately need a Champions League, it seems only one of them is capable of even contemplating it. Neither of them will win it, in my opinion, but contemplating it. PSG, a real shadow of their former selves. Seriously. I mean, it's the beginning of a new project, but that team is very nice to play against. It's very nice to play against. They got some very nice players, but there's nobody to be scared of. There's nobody to say, wow. And credit to Arsenal because, of course, their defense. Of course, their defense is overpowering. Anytime they tried to put the ball into Lee up front, it just came straight back. He couldn't physically deal with the pressure of the centre-backs behind him. And he was isolated at times too, because they were that much in cruise control in the first half. And the free kick just goes through everybody. Nobody gets a touch. Saka goes away with the goal. And there go my hopes of landing it on a certain Kai. But like I said, that quotation today, winning the Champions League with Arsenal would mean more than it did before with Chelsea, right? It's a nice feeling, he said, winning the Champions League, but it would mean even more if I did it with Arsenal. Now, I don't know if you are familiar with Arsenal, but they have never done that before. And if you were to be the person that were to, get that monkey off their back, then wow, fair play to you. However, not for me. I don't think it will happen. I don't think you'll be the person to change their fortunes. So, like I said, maybe if they replace you, you never know. Am I getting a bit salty now? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. But listen, it can't run. It cannot run. It cannot happen. I'm sorry. It was a great performance today. Don't get me wrong. Hold-up play was on point. Link-up play was on point. A very mature performance from Kai Havertz up front. I'll be honest. That 4-4-2 off the ball, Martinelli getting back into position, doubling up on the wingers, Barcola, and, Saka on that side as well. Calafiori moving over to right back when Kivior comes on. Very, very good performance. I say it through gritted teeth, but very, very strong performance. Raya, the confidence at times to smash it from out of the back, pinpoint passes, throwing it through lines of press, not even real press at times from PSG, but yeah, winning the Champions League now. Let's slow down there, buddy. There's only one club that makes dreams come true around here. You know what I'm saying? Just ask Sarri, just ask Torres, just ask these players. So, yeah, you're talking too much for my liking. Don't like the disrespect. Don't make me wake up today. You know what I mean? Might have to come back. Might have to come back with the hate watches. But, yeah, PSG, they won't be winning this competition. They won't be winning this competition. They're too fragile. They're way too fragile. And like I said, they just don't really have any stardust, any real quality. It was a very easy game for Arsenal in the end. They maybe allowed PSG to have a bit of the possession. They have no problem. We know this. They have no problem soaking up pressure. They have no problem letting the other team have the ball. Once Arsenal go one goal up, let alone two, it's basically game over because their defence will sit there in their two banks of four and you're not really going to get through. And if you do get through, you're probably going to get out-muscled and bullied on the 50-50s in the penalty box. So PSG, learning curve for them. They've got many, many years to go before they get really back to the pinnacle of European football. And as for Arsenal, last season it was Bayern Munich. No problem with it being them again. Real Madrid, City, whoever has to do it, handle business, because I expect my team to be in the Champions League next season. I expect my team to be playing these football matches, hearing this anthem, and then we can go directly up against each other, Kai Havertz. I wouldn't mind seeing you in the knockouts. Wouldn't mind seeing you next season in this very competition. So you can stop chatting patty about my team. But yeah, unfortunately, I failed my mission today. So I'm going to bid you good night. Smash up the likes. Make sure you subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. In a bit, people. Peace.